So hey guys, and can y'all guess where we are? Can you just guess?
We'll be chilling and
It's Christmas.
good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter. It's
Merry Christmas from the Williams family to yours. So hey guys, and welcome back to another vlog. Can y'all guess where we are? Can you just guess?
Toronto.
Well, Toronto. You see Toronto, how it's nice and green. It's a little bit bumpy, but if y'all guess,
From the bumpy road.
we ditched the snow. We are home. We are home, guys. We are home. And for those that are wondering, I did get permission from my doctor after I've had my surgery that it was okay after a certain amount of time that I could travel. Yeah. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Guys, do you want to hear about when we came here? How I was so tired I couldn't even come and vlog to tell you guys the experience we had. Romario, what me do ya? Huh? Say hi, everybody. Yeah, say hi, everybody. So it's just little man here, me, and of course Mr. Williams. Say hi.
Pilot.
Yeah, my pilot. So we're currently actually on our way into town. But before we get into town, let me tell you, I want to do a little bit of a backstory. So when we ended up leaving, I don't know, the day when we decided that, okay, we're going to leave, it was just been a hectic day. When I mean hectic, it was a hectic day. First, we were doing other things and like Mario got locked out of his account. So we had like a whole bunch of stuff. I had to go certain places, get things reset. And I was like, no man, this day just started off rough. And we were up early. We went to bed the night before. We went to bed at, what time did we go to bed? After 2, right? After 2, we went to bed. And we had to get up, and we're up by like 7 o'clock to be out the door for 8, just to go get some stuff, because we had to rent a vehicle. We needed a bigger vehicle, because last time we took an Uber, it just didn't bring a big enough vehicle. So we ended up having to go get a bigger vehicle, bigger than our personal vehicle, so we can fit all the suitcases that we have and all the bodies.
All the what?
Are the water person that day?
All the bodies.
Yes, all of the bodies, us. So when we end up doing that now, that took us a while, and it was snowing. So just imagine, there's really put snow on the road and stuff like that. So that was already hectic as it is. Are they fixing the poles?
I'm gonna put in internet line. See?
Yeah.
Then fast and put in.
Wow, that's good.
You see no one?
Well, we don't need it, but that's good though for the people that not need it, because if we're going in 2025, they need to upgrade the bloody internet service and stuff like that. Remember to take off the shoes. So, but anyways, back to the story. Got a little bit distracted, guys. So we got there, everything. So when we get there now, we gave the passport and stuff. We're about to check in, because I couldn't check in online because I had to check Mario's car seat, because the rules have changed in Jamaica a lot. So when it comes to the car seat, having a personal car, and you have to have, so I had to bring his car seat with me. I had to check his car seat and his stroller, but I didn't need to check the stroller until we were literally just about stepping through the plane door. So that we left the stroller there, but his car seat I had to check as the oversized luggage. So because of that, and then we had an extra piece of luggage that we had to end up paying for. So we wouldn't be overweight. Guys, it's better to pack an extra piece of luggage and pay the 50 or 60 bucks more than to be overweight. Because did you know that when you are overweight, you're gonna be paying more? To be overweight, you're paying almost like an additional $100. Why pay additional $100 when you can save at least 50?
Right now, if you're overweight, then not take it.
And then, well, if you're overweight enough time too, they don't take it either. So it's always better to bring an extra bag with you, or a duffel bag, or make sure you have money with you that you can either buy an extra bag, but there's no point in buying an extra bag. It's expensive at the airport. So what we always do, we bought an extra suit. We packed an extra suitcase because I know when we checked out the stuff, we would have been overweight. So we had to check an extra suitcase other from the other ones that we already told them that we had. And then on top of that, what I ended up doing is we bought a duffel bag, like rolled it up, just in case if we were overpacking, we had to pay for another extra suitcase, we would have stuffed what we needed to. Because let me tell you, the airport, their services, the airline services has definitely changed. And when you guys are buying your ticket, make sure you guys look, because the basic tickets now have definitely changed from what they were, because they have the basic and then they have the economy, right? And then the basic and the economy is the basic, you don't get your carry-on no more, so you have to pay for that. And the carry-on's like, I think almost 50 bucks. I sleep in, I go sleep already. After, you know how long he's been ready and waiting? Say Dada, you know how long I've been ready and waiting on you? So I think it's like an extra 50 bucks, if I'm not quite sure, for your carry-on now. So you have to pay for your carry-on. You can't cancel. There's a whole list of shindigs that you can't do with the basic, and then with the economy is a little bit different. You still get a carry-on, so that's paid for within the tickets, right? But there's just so much things. You guys can look it up, or if I find it, I will put a screenshot of the two different ones, or yeah, somewhere. But anyways, so when that happened, now we ended up just checking the thing. So when we gave the lady her passport to get checked in and everything. Gave her all 5 passport. Yeah. Yeah. So we gave her all the passport to check in. When she checked in, we reached to the point now where we're going to go through the gate. Guess what, guys? We ended up having to turn back. They turned us back because they didn't check in Mario. So we had to go back and wait till Mario get checked in. Yeah, it was just a day. And then by the time we're checking in, right, the time, we're literally close to boarding. So it was just hectic. What I mean hectic, I mean hectic. And you know, traveling with a toddler, for those that have kids, you know, it's not easy when you're traveling with like a large family, and then especially based on how much luggage you have to make sure everything is set in stone. So that was already crazy already, and we had to turn back now. They went and checked the stuff, and then we thought everything was okay. We got through, checked bags, everything checked, and then our flight, when we got on the plane and everything like that, so their plane was fully booked. There was issues on the plane because it looked like they almost double booked. People's seats was messed up, like, you know, parents were traveling in a different seat, different aisle from their kids. It was just one hectic thing. So we were over an hour delayed for our plane, right? And then usually I like morning flights, couldn't get a morning flight, so we ended up having to get an evening flight, which I never like coming to Jamaica on an evening flight. I always like coming in the morning, because at least I could come and do my little run around, like even grab some food and stuff like that for the house, clean up, whatever. We weren't able to do that, so we were already an hour delayed, and yeah, so we definitely had the journey. Then now, when we finally reached, so we realized Jamaica fully changed their system. So for those that are traveling to the island, I don't know if it's Jamaica alone or all the other islands, but they're all going digital, you know, and they're going paperless, so everything's going to be online. So there's supposed to be like a C5 entry form that you fill out online now. So make sure you can fill it out a couple of days, and you have to do one for each family. So fill it out a couple of days before you arrive. So when we got here, that wasn't done, so we had that to do. And there's how much of us that we had to fill out. Listen, by the time we got out of the airport, we were the last one. Let me tell you, so the last people to come out to that airport. We're the last people to come out to that airport. Then when we got to baggage now to collect our baggage, here's the problem, guys. Never in a million years have I had this problem. And listen, knock on wood, there's no wood in here, but I hope this never have to happen again to us. So one of our luggage got lost. Yes, one of our luggage got misplaced, right? And our luggage got misplaced, and it has so much stuff in it that we need. I must say it was actually Mario's big luggage, but then there's stuff in it. So Mario is pretty much without his going out clothes. Yeah, him have to scrape now to find something to wear. And this is why I always tell him, don't pack all your good clothes in one suitcase. Learn that when you guys are traveling, if you can, pack at least maybe 3 to 4 outfits in your carry-on, a pair of shoes, and then like if you have like your toothbrush, whatever your expensive, your mostly your important stuff, put it in the carry-ons, right? Because then that saves you. Because in case something like this happen, imagine you're on vacation for 2 weeks and you never get your bag, so you're out of clothes, out of underwear, your personal items, everything, right? And then always bring a personal bag with you, because you're entitled to a personal bag. So whether it's a small knapsack, a small briefcase, even there you can pack. He's going to sleep. I think he's going to sleep. So even there you can pack, you're able to pack stuff that you can use until your suitcase come, right? So our suitcase has been misplaced, but we weren't the only one. There was a lineup of people. Everyone almost lost 1 or 2 luggage. So there's so much people just frustrated. Everybody like was just frustrated, and then you have other people have their kids, and a lot of people had young kids on the flight. So imagine being in the airport, we're already over an hour delayed, and you know, but the pilots, big up to the pilot, they did an awesome job. We're an hour delayed, but when we made it here, we made it like what? I think it was, we were 20 minutes late. Yeah, let me tell you, that pilot pressed gas in that sky. So big up to the 2 pilots them. Yeah, that flew the plane and we got safe. We touched down, but boy, the turbulence was a little bit bad. Yeah, the turbulence was crazy. Yeah, and the kids them, the babies them on the flight did really good. They didn't scream as much, you know. A lot of them drop asleep and stuff, so they did really great on the plane. But it was just hectic. So then when we got in line, now we have to fill out this form to declare our luggage lost and stuff like that. And after that, when everybody else go, when we realized that our luggage, because we were the last one to leave through customs, the part where you had to give them the form and stuff like that, then we reached to the luggage part. Then like everybody, it was just our suitcase that was last on the belting that was took off and put down. When we reached there, now we're going through the suitcase, but we said, no sir, where's my suitcase? So when we look, yeah, the suitcase was missing, and it's one of our biggest suitcases, so that was missing. But I think the suitcase was missing because the lady, I think, messed up. So on that suitcase she put that it's a Rissa suitcase instead of Mario's suitcase. But I think from she messed up and forgot, when I thought she gave me all the boarding passes and forgot Mario's one, she messed up that part. So we don't know whether the suitcase made it on the flight or made it somewhere else, but obviously we are currently on our way to go pick up the suitcase, because they actually called us and told us that they got the suitcase, so we have to come and pick it up. So thank God. We just hope that everything is in there and everything is accounted for. And I think this is a new thing that is so vital when you guys pack your suitcase, to try and take a picture or even write down a list of very important things that you have in that suitcase. Yeah, definitely, that's the best thing that you can do for yourself, because I don't know. So we're on our way to go and pick up the suitcase, and I didn't even tell you guys, my feet, let me tell you, say on the plane, I was wondering, I was like, why is my shoes squeezing me? Why are they so tight? Guys, tell me how. I had to take off my shoes on the airplane and I felt much better. I was feeling a little bit sick and nauseous, I guess, for the flight. Girl, I don't know how y'all BBL girls do, because when you guys have surgery, and that's major surgery. Yeah, any surgery is major, but doing a BBL and then having to fly out on a plane the next day, like a week or two after having surgery, that is hectic, and that's a lot on your body because you're at a different altitude, so your body is different. And I'm telling you, my feet swole upon me when I got home. I didn't even have any ankle. I have what they call it, cankles. I couldn't even find them. My feet were so swollen, guys. Like, it was horrible. But I just wanted to come and share that story with you guys because, yeah, crazy. So that was our crazy trip here. But you know, the Vlogmas is still on. So we're gonna go pick up our luggage now, and I will catch you guys in the next vlog. Bye, guys.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure